There are people waiting to pay you $10,000 in a day, but you're settling and charging $100 because you don't think people will buy from you. I have worked with business owners who have told me, I want to raise my price, but I don't think people will pay that. Meanwhile, there are people who are following you right now. The reason why they haven't bought from you is because your price is too low. So they don't think it's actually going to work. What do I mean by that? How many of you would buy a bag, an MK bag, a Michael Kors bag from Walmart? Drop a me in the chat if you would ever buy a Michael Kors bag from Walmart. Some of you are like, no, I wouldn't. I absolutely would not do that. Why is that? Because if you saw a Michael Kors bag in Walmart, you would think that it was a knockoff. However, you'd go to an outlet and buy a Michael Kors bag. You'll buy it from Macy's. You'll buy it from Amazon because you'll know, okay, this is real. This is legit. Some of your audience, the reason why they haven't bought is because you're telling them all the ways that you can help them, and then you're charging them $197 for it. And that person is thinking, this isn't real. There's no way that's going to work. This comes off like a knockoff. I think that this is cheap. That's what some of your audience is thinking. This must be cheap. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm one of those people who think like that. If someone promises me, I'm going to help you get to $1 million in your business, and all you have to do is invest $97, I'm automatically going to think to myself, this is cheap. Or you're not really going to help me get to there. I'm probably just going to watch a couple of videos and that's it. You're not going to actually help. And so what do? Shift. Charge the premium. People want premium results. So you got to charge premium for it. I used to be just like you, where I was afraid to raise my price because I kept thinking there's no way anyone's going to pay for this. My very first coaching program, I charged $475. You know how many people bought? One person bought at $475. Do you know the type of person that came into that program? She was someone who had a poverty mindset. I mean, her poverty mindset was so bad that she wouldn't do the work. And then she blamed me for her not doing the work. And then she didn't want to pay her next payment, telling me that it was my fault. Nobody wants that type of headache. You undercharge, you bring in headache clients. Why? Because there's a certain type of mindset for people who don't want to invest. And when they come into your program, they think I can give you $200 and you'll give them the world. But the world doesn't work that way. Not at all. When I raised my price to $5,000, I booked my next client, and guess what? She did the work. And to this day, I brag about her results. So I recognize if I charge a certain price, I'm going to bring in people with a poverty mindset. If I charge a premium price, I'm going to bring in people with a prosperity mindset who does the work. What's the difference? Someone with the poverty mindset, it doesn't matter what you teach them. It doesn't matter how much you help them. It's never going to work because their mindset tells them it's not going to work. So they won't do the work. But someone with a prosperity mindset, you teach them, you help them, they will get results and they'll get it quickly. Why? Because of what they believe. They believe that anything I do will work. Oh, there's a difference. I'm talking to a coach right now. One of you on here, you're listening to me. You're like, that's the reason why my client isn't getting the results, because they don't believe that they can get the result. So they're not doing the work that they need to be doing to get the result. It's not you, it's your price. Your price attracted that person. There's a reason why people who shop at Walmart, they are bargain buyers. They're shopping at Walmart because they want to get the best price or the lowest price. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with Walmart. Walmart makes a lot of money. It's a multi-million-dollar business, probably multi-billion-dollar business. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with shopping at Walmart either. I'm just letting you know that there's a difference between someone who shops at Walmart and someone who buys premium. The person who buys premium, they are expecting a certain level of luxury that comes from your coaching program. And when they receive it, they actually do the work. So there are people sitting in your audience right now where they are waiting to pay you $10,000 in a day, but you're not speaking to them. You're still talking to the people who want a payment plan for $100. You ever talk to someone like that? You told them your offer was $100. They were like, you got a payment plan for that? Meanwhile, the person who's waiting to pay you $10,000 in full feels ignored. They feel invisible. They don't even know that you can serve them. So what do? We show you how to speak to the client who is ready to pay you $10K in a day, because that is going to make a difference. I want you to think about it. What would it do for your business if you posted video content on social media? You invested no money into it. So you're just posting videos and you're going live. And then you book a client who pays you $10,000 in a day. What would that do for your business? Would that show you that social media is working for you? Would that show you that you don't even have to pay for ads? That was all profit, because none of your money went to ads. So you made a 10K profit in one day. That's what we show you in the challenge. And we show you how to speak to your dream client, how to sell premium prices and without discounting it. There are some of you where you have an offer for $3,500 and every time you turn around, you are selling it at a discount. You're telling people, but if you sign up right now, you get it for $1,500. Why are you doing that? They want to pay you $3,500. Let them pay the full amount. There are people who have come to me where they're like, oh, I know how much your program is and I'm ready to buy right now. And I don't have to discount it for them. So I want to show you how you can speak to them, speak to your premium buyers who's ready to buy right now in your content. Guess what? I'm not telling you that you got to build a funnel. I'm not even telling you that you got to go out and get you a funnel page, nothing like that. I'm just telling you, here's how to speak to your audience in your videos so that they want to pay you $10,000. That's it. If you're like, that's me, that's what I want, you can just go ahead and head to this website right here, contenttocashchallenge.com/VIP.